and welcome to my July book haul. This is a very special book haul because this marks 1 year of book hauls. I've been on BookTube for a year now. Wow. In that amount of time, I've gone from just taking up one of these shelves to like now freaking 3 shelves. It's freaking so today's book haul is also my normal book haul, and also in this video it's my Melbourne BookTube meetup book haul. So the books that I hauled in the Melbourne BookTube meetup, and I'll also at the end of this video tell you how I did on Lathan's RRRalong marathon. Okay, so let's see what I hauled this month. Firstly, I'm going to start off by showing you the books that I hauled in the Melbourne BookTube meetup. Betrayal of Natalie Hargrove, and this is by my favourite author, Lauren Kate. Now, I read this book 2 times. I've always got it from the school library, but now I finally own a copy, and I've always kind of wanted to own a copy. So I'll read you the blurb if you do not know what the hell this book is about. All it takes is one fatal mistake. High school beauty Natalie has spent years plotting to become prom queen. She's just got what it takes: popularity, glamour, ruthlessness, ambition. When someone threatens to overturn her perfect plan, Natalie needs to take control, but a critical error plunges her into the sea of secrets, shame, and scandal. Because it turns out that there's one thing even Natalie can't command, and that's fate. And this book is absolutely brilliant. It's really short, and I really enjoyed it. Next books I hauled this month, I think everyone knows. It's Anna and the French Kiss, and also Lola and the Boy Next Door, and these are the Australian covers, I think. And this is by Stephanie Perkins, and these 2 look absolutely gorgeous. I know the last one, it's Isla and the Happily Ever After. I think that's like coming out now, like it's out now. I'll read you the blurb of the first one. Anna is happy in Atlanta. She has a loyal best friend and a crush on her co-worker at a movie theatre who is starting to return her affection. So she's less than thrilled when her father decides to send her to a boarding school in Paris for her senior year. But despite not speaking a word of French, Anna meets some cool new people, including the handsome Etienne St. Clair. That sounds so... oh my god, I can't pronounce it. Anyway, who quickly becomes her best friend. Unfortunately, he's taken, and Anna might be too. Will a year of romantic near misses end with the French kiss she's been waiting for? Oh, it looks so cool. Tell me if you've read this book down below, and this book as well. Because I really want to know, and oh my god, does this look so awesome. This book I hauled is Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott, and this book looks really good. I know a lot of booktubers have talked about it, so I needed to haul it. And it's book 1 in the Fire and Flood series. Teller's brother is dying. He's got cancer. And Teller, I think that's how you say, oh my god, I think that's how you pronounce that name, oh my god. He's helpless to save him. Also, she thought, when an invitation arrives for her to compete in the Brimstone Bleed, a deadly competition that will lead her through treacherous jungle and scorching desert, she doesn't think twice because the prize is a cure to any illness. I see it. But she'll be facing more than just the elements. Reminds me, it looks like a bit like Hunger Games for some weird reason. It looks really good. Tell me if you've read it down below. I really want to know, like, is it good, is it bad? From one of my favourite authors, Rochelle Mead. And this is her new series. It's the Game Board of the Gods. It's a bit more of a late young adult read, not so much the young adult read. This looks absolutely amazing, and I know I hate this though. Look at that, the height difference. Oh, I should just order it online. So this is the first book, this is the second book, and I'll tell you what it's about. In the near future, Justin lives in exile from the Republic of the United North America. After failing in his job as an investigator of a religious group, Justin is surprised when he is sent back with a particular assignment to solve a string of murders. Justin's return comes with an even bigger shock. His new partner and bodyguard is one of the Republic's technologically enhanced super soldiers. And you know, this bodyguard, she's absolutely beautiful. Powers greater than they can imagine have started to assemble in the shadows, preparing to claim a world that has been renounced religion and where humans are merely game pieces on their board. I can't wait to read this. If you've read this, comment down below and tell me what you think about it. It looks really good. Next book I hauled at the Melbourne BookTube meetup was Allegiance, and this is the second book in the Betrothed series by Wanda Wiltshire. Betrothed I read for the 24-hour reading marathon. It is such a fantastic book. I really loved it. Leaf, the main dude in this book, is just like hot. He's always topless, so if you love topless dudes, make sure to pick up the first book. It's Betrothed. You know, this is the second book, and having returned home, Marla seems to quickly forget, you know, Leaf, and then she starts to see her best friend in a different way. So, of course, second book syndrome. Actually, pick up the first book for this. It's Betrothed. I have a review on it, and I'll leave it down below. This month, I also hauled Blaze, Endless, and Empower by Jessica Shivington, and these are the last 3 books in her Embrace series. It's a series of 5 books, and I talked about the first book in one of my earlier hauls, so I decided to get the last 3 of them because I thought, hell, I just got to complete this series. The Time Traveler's Wife. I've watched the movie. I have read this book before. The book's way better than the movie. Of course, you know, he's a time traveler, and, you know, he falls in love with the girl, and it's really, really good, and I highly recommend it. The next book I hauled today is Rachel Chain's Glass House. This is the first book, and I think there's 12 books in this series, so it's a huge, huge series. Welcome to Morganville. Just don't stay out the dark. For Claire, high school was hell, but college may be murder. It was bad enough that she got on the wrong side of Monica, the meanest of the school's mean girls, but now she's got 3 new roommates who all have secrets of their own, and the biggest secret of all isn't really a secret, except for Claire. This place is run by vampires, and they are hungry for fresh blood. I think you all know how that's going to end up. And for the books that I hauled randomly in July, I actually got this at the meetup, but I got these 2 as well. These are books 8, 7, and 6. In the last 13. It's a series of 13 books. I talked about the very first one called 13, my earlier hauls, and talked about one of my earlier hauls, but I got these 3. And every month one of these comes out, so I'm always endlessly just hauling. This book I hauled is, now the hardcover looks so much better than this one, but The Winner's Curse. This looked so interesting. Winning what you want may cost you everything you love. As the general's daughter in a vast empire that revels in war and enslaves those in conquest, Kestrel has 2 choices. She can join the military or get married, but she has other ideas. One day she's startled to find a kindred spirit in Arin, a young slave up for auction. Following her instinct, she buys him. Oh god, that's horrible. And for a sensational price that sets the society's gossip talking. It's not long before they fall in love, but he has a secret as well. She quickly learns that the price she's paid is much higher than she ever could have imagined. Ooh, this gets me excited. Ooh. The Lost Girl, and then also The Last Shot. The first book, and then this is the sequel to this book. And my friend Emma read this, and she said it's actually not that bad, so I decided to give it a go. The end of the world happens in a blink of an eye, as it would. When the snap sweeps the globe, everyone can instantly hear everything that everyone else is thinking. How horrible would that be? 16-year-old Danby Armstrong's telepathy works very differently. She can tune into other people, but they can't tune into her. With only this slender defense, Danby must protect her little brother and reach the safety of her mother's mountains retreat. But it's ages away, and highways are blocked by thousands of cars and surrounded by millions of people. And it's all about surviving in a new world, and this and that. It looked really, really awesome. So they are the books that I hauled this month. So also this month I had Lathan Neville's RRRalong Read Along, and I helped co-host that. And for that I read Eleanor and Park, and I got through Eleanor and Park. It was a great book. I enjoyed it a bit better than Fangirl. I really, really liked it. I really, really liked it. Really short read as well, and coming out of the school holidays and stuff like that, I really enjoyed this read, and thank you everyone for recommending this book for me. It was really cute. I kind of had all the emotions. I was like happy, sad, happy, sad. So thank you Lathan for that read along. It was a really nice idea. These are the books, yeah, that I hauled this month. I hope you enjoyed my monthly haul. Tell me what you hauled this month. I'd really like to know. I am Miranda. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.